How's it going, guys? We got Brandon back today. We're gonna do a little get to know you this time. So I'm just gonna start asking him questions. Let's see what answers he comes up with. So. First off, Brandon, what is some of your favorite sports teams or sports that you like to watch?
Good question. So I am a New York Yankees fan. I love baseball.
Baseball it is, right?
Baseball it is.
The complete antithesis to our sport.
Right? So I do love baseball. I love to watch it. I follow the Yankees. And yeah, played a little baseball growing up. Also played football, and this might be an unpopular decision, but I do like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Before Tom Brady?
It was before the Tom Brady era. So back when they had Derek Brooks, Mike Allstott, John Lynch, they won the Super Bowl back in the early 2000s.
I remember Allstott.
Yeah. So I think that's what pulled me into the Buccaneers. Was I was a fullback in high school, and I loved Mike Allstott's style, and I wanted to be just like him. So
he was a bruiser.
Yeah, the A-Train was his nickname. So look up some of his highlights on YouTube and you'll see why he's awesome. Yeah. But yeah, that's who really got me into the Bucs. And then Tom Brady came along and more people started asking, oh, what's your favorite team? And I was called the bandwagon jumpers.
Right.
It's all good.
I've had that too with the Packers. So I've been a Packers fan since I was could walk.
Cheesehead.
Yep, exactly. But anytime they were good, it's like you're just jumping on the train. So
yeah,
I hear you. All right, next one. What do you like to do outside of work when you're not tolling away in your office and everybody mortgage is done?
Yeah, so outside of work, I really enjoy obviously spending time with my family and my kids. We do a lot of outdoor recreation, so we boat a lot. We go to Lake Powell and Bear Lake. We also do quite a bit of four-wheeling, razor riding, fishing.
All the outdoor stuff.
All the outdoor stuff.
Nice.
So I like to enjoy a little bit of everything, it seems like.
Yeah.
I like to snowboard, I like to golf, you name it, I probably enjoy doing it. And my wife thinks I have too many hobbies, but that's okay.
I'm a little offended we haven't been invited boating yet.
Yeah, we need to get you out there, for sure. Absolutely.
All right, so let's say you're having a bad day. What instantly makes it a bit better for you?
Food. I like to eat.
Great answer.
So
right with me.
Yeah, you give me food, I will usually be in a lot better mood. So I do get a little hangry at times.
Okay.
But do love me a good meal and some awesome dessert.
What's your favorite meal or food or dessert, I guess?
So growing up, and I'd still say it stands to this day, is chicken and broccoli casserole.
Nice.
So love chicken and broccoli casserole, and really just anything. There's not much I don't like. I love a good steak. But
can't go wrong with steak.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. If you had, actually, let's start with this one. What is the best advice you feel like you've ever received?
Ooh,
that's a tough one.
That one's gonna make me think for a minute. The best advice. Wow. Probably.
Or a mantra you live by, or.
Yeah. Just to be yourself. Yeah, just to, we have a choice every day. We can choose to be happy or we can choose the alternative. And we're in charge of what, ultimately how our day is going to go, regardless of if it's a struggle or if there's a lot of good things happening. We get to choose, if we're going to be happy or how we're going to work through it, regardless of the circumstance. So I just try every day to be positive, look at the good, and just be grateful for all that I have and for everything I've been given. So just choose to be happy and choose to be.
I think that's huge because perspective is everything, right?
Right.
So challenges are there to make us stronger, make us learn. So awesome. That's a great one. What about music? What's your musical taste like?
Man.
Favorite bands, anything like that?
I do have a few I listen to more than others. Growing up was Metallica. I really enjoyed a good jam session with
Can't go wrong with
Metallica.
Metallica.
Something you probably don't know about me is I played in a band for a few years.
I don't think I knew that.
I played bass guitar, and we actually played in the junior high talent assembly.
Okay.
There is a recording, but I hope no one ever sees it.
I think we need to dig that up.
No.
I could go viral.
Yeah, it could for not so talented.
Everything is good publicity, right?
Yeah, right, it is. So yeah, I've always loved music, and I do listen to all sorts of genres. So I'll go from country to rock to, you know, even throw a little bit of Kenny G in there at times.
Hey,
Relax.
yeah, I hear you.
So good variety of music, but yeah, listen to it all. And
that's how we are too. So I think it's good. So what's something you would like to improve on right now?
Something I would like to improve on is, wow, I have a lot of
Don't we all?
But one thing I've been working on is just being more consistent at things that I do every day, setting up a daily schedule and following through with those things. So I think consistency is key in a lot of things in our life, and if we can get into a good routine, then I think we can we increase our chances of being successful. So doing those things every day that help me achieve my goals, and being consistent at them and doing those, I think is a big thing for me right now and what I'm trying to focus on.
I think that's the hardest battle, right? It's just being consistent. It's like we all know what we have to do, but it's about doing it every single day.
Absolutely. It's not as easy as it sounds.
It's not easy at all.
But it is a key point in
it's
being
huge.
successful.
That's massive. All right, how about a favorite vacation spot? You mentioned you like to do the outdoors and all that type of stuff. Is there a specific spot that you guys really love?
Yeah, so I would say one of my favorites, which I mentioned, was Lake Powell. Really love going to Lake Powell, spending time on the houseboat with my family, my kids. Seeing how much they enjoy it brings a lot of joy to me. But vacation spot, I would say, besides Lake Powell, we really like Hawaii. We've been there a couple times, and really enjoy the culture there and just being there and enjoying some warm weather.
Yeah, both those places are amazing. Emily actually has not been to Lake Powell yet. I have multiple times, but she's been dying for a while. We need to get it done. So we've had it on the calendar a few times and had to move it, but
let's get down there.
Right? It's a blast.
It is. It's
so, what type of career advice would you give your younger self?
Another good question. Oh, my younger self on a career. So from a young age, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I mean, I played a lot of sports, basketball, football, and baseball growing up, and really that was life for me. I didn't really think about when you get older and you have more responsibility in a family that you need to get a job and work. And if you don't go pro in baseball, then you got to have a plan B, right?
My thing was going pro in soccer too, so I'm right there with you.
Right? And so really just figuring out what I wanted to do. I had a few different jobs at a couple different places and wasn't sure, but really just getting experience and trying a few different things out and finding what really worked for me and what made me happy with, you know, that provided the lifestyle I want to live and give me the freedom to enjoy things with my family. And as far as advice goes, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's hard to know what to do at a young age. So it just fell into place.
You are where you're at because of everything that took place beforehand.
Right.
So.
Yeah, you have a lot of experiences that kind of just lead you to where you're at, and you find what fits good for you. And
exactly.
That's how I ended up where I'm at today. I'm happy. I enjoy what I do. It brings me satisfaction in helping people.
I think a lot of people with that question always jump to, well, I would tell my younger self just to get into what's made me successful sooner. But who says we're ready at that point to go into it or take that path? So
it would have been nice to have started years before I actually got into the mortgage business, but it's hard to say that those experiences that I had before didn't help get me to where I'm at today either.
Exactly. Okay. Last question from me today is, have you ever experienced imposter syndrome? If so, how does it make you feel, or what's it surrounded about?
Explain what imposter syndrome is.
Do you feel like you shouldn't be in the position you are, or you get surrounded by people that you don't feel like you deserve to be around, or anything like that?
Yeah. So there's a lot of people here, even just in my office, that have a lot more years in the business than I do and have been really successful. And I'm like, oh, what do I deserve to be in an environment where I get so much support and there's so much knowledge here that we all, they include me just like I'm one of them and have as many years as they do in the business. Some of them have 20 plus years in mortgages, and they really include me and just make me feel like I'm part of the team and we all work together. But yeah, there's times that I wonder, what did I deserve to end up here and work with such great people in a great environment and just feel included. But yeah, they do a great job, and I really like it.
Yeah, no, that's great. Before we sign off today, is there anything interesting that you would like people to know about you?
Other than playing the bass guitar in junior high, Talent Assembly.
That was a pretty good secret you dropped. So.
Yeah. No, other than I do speak Portuguese. So if you Portuguese is your primary language, love to speak to you and practice and tune up on that. But
yeah, and if you need a mortgage and you need somebody to communicate with you, it's right here.
Right here. I'm your guy.
Well, hopefully you guys got to know Brandon a little bit better today. And if you're looking for a mortgage, make sure you get in touch with him. So his contact details are below, or you can just get a hold of us and we'll get you in touch with him and we can all work together as a team, because then it's beautiful that way.
There you go.
All right, have a great day, guys.
Thank you.